Hello everyone, I'm Yicong from the Wuhan University, and now I will represent advancing the field service of GeoAI trained data through OG Alliance. Doesn't work. The first part is about the background. Nowadays, the typical remote sensing sample annotation tags is actually from the artificial intelligence, such as classification, semantics, segmentation, object detection, and change detection, and so on. And also, we have the existing platform. We have the I can say two kinds of platform. The one is the simple sharing platform, and the other is simple annotation platform. And for the simple sharing platform, such as Hugging Face and Kaggle and Open Data Lab, they already have the simple service model training this function. But for the simple annotation and also the quality control is a thing they lack of. And for the simple annotation platforms such as Darwin or LabMe, this and also the open tools such as IMG, they have the sample annotation and use manual or semi automatic way to do that. And also they have the quality control based on the human review, but there are lack of the model training this kind of application. And also the related method is from the real-world spatial temporal vehicle data, such as we know that many car firms already use their employ their AI model into the automatic driving, and they use a data process such as data cleaning and data mining, and uses data put into the automatic sample annotation, and then do the model training. And after the safety test and loop evaluation, and also they deploy the model and maybe they want to release their code, and you put this training model into the real world car, and it will become a cycle. And also we employ our sharing service model for the GeoAI. This loop is looks similar like the what I showed before, and but this is for the geospatial intelligence. Our data resources is from the high resolution imagery such as Landsat or the Dolphin satellite or the Wuhan #1 satellites, and we use this data put into the online sample annotation, and after the quality control and encoding. This and also the sample sharing mechanism, and put this data into the model training and help us as a assistance to do the model sample annotation. And here is the service function. We have the 4 parts. The first one is data collection. We collect the data from the high-resolution satellites and also the multi-source geospatial data. And the second part is about simple annotation. It's for the crowdsourcing or multiple resources sample annotation, and we have the multi-task annotation and the semi-automatic annotation. And for the third part is about how we share the sample. We have the platform to do the sample search and download, and also we offer the sample service API. And the fourth one, the sharing incentives. we encourage user to share this sample data set and get the rewards to exchange the other sample data. Here is the online annotation parts. We have the two parts. On the left side is a simple annotation center. On the right side is a text center. The administrator will publish annotation text and to the annotation text center, and the user could receive and access this text and use annotation tools to do their self-annotation. And this is on the left side is a quality control. After the data integrity check and data format check, and also the category validation, we have the mood about if this sample data sets whether pass or not. If they don't have the enough quality, we will do the data correction and repeat this loop again and again. And after they pass this loop, we will encoding this sample data, and then after the unified encoding, we'll store this sample data into a database. And this part is about the sample sharing mechanism. The first one is a catalog service. It's aimed to provide the required API. And the second is about sample search. We can use a category, sensor, and range, etc. This kind of things to do the sample research and get the results. And the third one is about the training integration. After we get this processed sample data, we can use Logianite or PyTorch or TensorFlow to train your own model. And the fourth one is an intensive mechanism. User can use their sample data, sharing their sample data, and get the points and rewards, and work as a community. And this is tax rewards. Well, actually, from the conceptual thinking, we have the two kinds of rewards exchange rules. The first one is sample exchange. Based on the number of approved sample, users are eligible to exchange for samples of the same type at the ratio of 1 to 10. It's just a mood. And for another one is about points reward. Points are awarded based on the number of complete tasks. This point can be used to redeem data resources, which may be used with a data usage agreement, such as some special data resources like Wuhan #1 satellites. And the third part is about sharing service technology. We have four key technology. The first one is training data information model, and the second one is training data annotation, and also the training data reports, repo construction, and the training data quality control. The first one is training data information model. Now we have the challenge of the training data information processing about the raw data, training data, annotation, and data quality, because this data are multi-source. And the solution is to construct a standardization training data information expression model. It's based on the standards which is called training data markable language for AI for artificial intelligence from the OGC. And also they have the three parts. The part one is already turned into the ISO, and we hope another two parts will also through the quick track into the ISO standard. And on the right side, this one is a trained DML AI conceptual model. Is follow the 9 key features I mentioned before, and also on the bottom is a TDML AI logic model. is about how to achieve the goal. And this is a training data coding standards. It's about transform the raw data into the XML format and also the JSON format. And here is a tools we developed based on the TDML AI standards, which we call PyTDML. It's a supporting standard encoding tools and supporting the training data standardization coding and provide a consistent processing pipeline for training data. And the second part is about training data annotation. Here is the training data annotation method for the typical task about artificial intelligence. We can see that there can be divided into two parts. It's a manual annotation and semi-automatic annotation. And I will introduce annotation solution, which is called OSM2TDML. This kind of tools is based on the OpenStreetMap raw data, and after the format conversion and geometric correction, and finally go to the TDML coding. This will be a loop. And also the automatic annotation based on the OSM map service and the image map service. And these tools improve the geometric accuracy based on the ordinary transformation and geometric simplification. For example, we have the graph. We can see that geometric simplification example. And also, it will output the sample set based on the TDML encoding. And here on the left side, we have the process of online annotation. Actually, this online annotation I mentioned, introduced this service before. And also we can see on the right side, there is an online training data annotation service system. They have the three layers. On the bottom is a layer of data access layer. It has the training data, task data, service metadata, and user data. And through the business logic layers, such as map service and business service, we'll go to the service layer. We can access the online annotation service, data management service, task management service, and data management service. And here is our mechanism for the multi-person, or we can say cross-source online collaborative annotation mechanism. This allows multiple users participate in the annotation simultaneously to improve annotation efficiency. And also, each user focus on the specific annotation category, avoiding the needs for user to switch between the multiple categories and enhance focus. And also, the same image annotation task can be assigned to multiple users to achieve parallel work. And here we have the three levels of the data training quality indicator system. The first one is the census level, and also the object level, and the physical level. And here we will introduce the quality assignment. It has a 4 steps. The first one is simply design method. Simply design method can be introduced in probability sampling and non-probability sampling. And then there have the response design method. The principle of that is document design workflow and reference data characteristics. And the third step is analysis and estimation method. It has many dimensions, such as a completeness definition, logic, consistent definition, and so on. And the final step is a multi-level review mechanism. The review will do the annotation check, the expert validation on complex area, and independent team compare the annotation results with the measurements data. And here is the quality assessment process. The trained data is discoverable and accessible, and the quality specification and assessment specification can be discovered and accessed. The quality assessment process is reusable, and also the quality assessment results are discoverable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. And the final one is about the trained data hub construction. We can also see the trained data repository. This hub organizes and encodes the annotated or publicly available training data to construct a large-scale remote sensing training data hub. And also we have the 3 levels what I mentioned before. And here is following metadata specification of trained data AI. Data also have the 3 levels. The level 1 is a necessity one, and the level 2 is a recommendation, and the number 3 is an optional choice. For the data storage process, complete with the introduced standards specification for training sample database construction of geospatial artificial intelligence. It had the 3 process. I can see that. The first one is the sample category mapping. The second one is the unified coding, and the third one is a level field format conversion. And I will introduce Loja set, which is a large-scale remote sensing trained data hub. We can just store the trained data into this trained data hub. And the fourth is combine the mechanism into the real-world platform. We can call the OGE Alliance. It will be a sharing service practice. And in this platform, we have the 4 parts in training data. And the first one is the open sample repository platform. It will offer you the 6 or 8 service. And another, we have the simple initial annotation tools. We can see that, for example, the user or community member can sharing the open source sample annotation tools in this platform, and a community user can use this to do the annotation task. And also here is a simple annotation standard for user to review. And also there have the it will publish the annotation task for user to receive and accept. And here is how to do the sample sharing. It's based on the platform sharing, and sample annotation by users using various tools can be shared into the OG Alliance community. And here is the resources of the training data. For OpenAI training data, user can upload and share their own data sets, and also can download the data set from the other users. And here is a mechanism of the rewards. The user can receive corresponding points rewards, including sample change and point-based value. And here is a training data search. We already achieved this example, we can say. The sample repo supports spatial temporal search and visualization for individual sample. And also here is a sample data download part. User can view metadata related to the sample data, including basic information, download link, and train data AI encoding. And here is the task. The first one, I put out 2 task example. The first one is a Tianhe Airport is an object detection of the plane. And the second one is a Wuhan #1 satellites. It's a semantic segmentation task. And also there is access from the Open Geospatial Engine Alliance. And when you enter this enter this open AI training data, you can enjoy the whole part of the AI training and sample sharing. Thanks for your attention.
Thanks very much. It's really interesting. You got through a lot of information there, so we'll make people a couple of minutes to digest that if you've got any questions for Yicong. Does anybody have any immediate questions? Thank you for your presentation. In the reports you give to users,
Oh, I see.
how can you do response in that key?
Yeah, for example, when you finish or complete a task, you can get a point value. And for these points, maybe in the future, in the not far further future, you can use these points to exchange some specific satellite data. For example, the Wuhan #1 satellite data.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So very nice development, very useful. But I would like to ask something about the data set. So this is about supposed to be for training. So does it mean that all data sets are really packed and you have additional information that's not segmented? What kind of data sets are we for?
I'm sorry, what kind of data set?
Yes. Do you have tagging for objects within the data sets?
You mean the object detection data sets? Or?
Right, yeah, because this is supposed to be for training, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the objects with these data sets they're supposed to know to be already identified and packed. You have that
Actually, it depends on the community user. They will upload and they will choose a resources type, such as a different sample type like object detection, and there have the reviewer of the platform. They will check whether if it's right.
Okay, so you don't know whether this data can be immediately applied for training.
We have the reviewer to do that.
They're not labeled data sets, right?
No, they are labeled data sets.
Okay, so the labeling, the vocabulary, does it follow some of the standards?
Yeah, they must follow the standards.
But because you didn't mention any specific standards, so could you indicate which standard?
This part. Training data open standard, which is called training data markable language for AI, artificial intelligence.
You mean the OGC standard, not the IC standard?
No, actually, this is the OGC standard, but part 1 is already turned into the ISO standard.
Which one?
This one, conceptual model standard.
It's 19178.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we'll move on to the next speaker. Thank you very much indeed.